everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Medley Media Podcast. I'm your host, Dash. If you haven't already, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do want to go ahead and shout out our Instagram page. That is Medley Media Podcast. Be sure to follow us there. Also, a big shout out to our sponsors, GDL and Storyblock. So today I have the absolute pleasure of introducing one of our very own Medley gang. Hey Trip, how are you?
What's good?
Good. Good to finally have you on so we can chop it up a bit.
I'm glad to be here.
Good. I love it. So y'all, speaking of Instagram pages, go ahead and follow him at TripJones910 and be sure to check out his YouTube page as well. That can be found. The link can be found in his bio on his Instagram. All of his dope content is there. All right, so we can honestly go ahead and get right into it. Let's start with the segment, the Medley Minutes. So you can start a little bit by telling us where you're from.
I'm from Taylortown, North Carolina. It's a small little town of like Pinehurst, North Carolina. I call it the black part of Pinehurst.
Okay.
Because ain't nothing but black people out there. So that's really where I'm from. That's where I'm rooted from. Like, that's where I learned everything. Caught all my charges. Learned how to rap. All that from out there.
What's your area code?
910.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that where that? Okay,
Yeah.
I've been to Pinehurst once, but yeah, you're right. It's definitely a white.
They got all the
side.
golf courses and stuff out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from though. Not the part that I'm from. Ain't none of that.
Okay, all right. And so let's speak on that. How did you get into music out there? Who's your inspiration?
Really, it was like my older cousin. Like when I was younger, he used to like rap over like the cassette tapes, like over instrumentals and be rapping over. So I used to be like, dang, cuz go hard. This motherfucker fool with this shit. So I used to just really just try to be like him for real.
Okay.
And then as I got older, I started like finding studios. And my mama had bought me like a cheap ass Walmart microphone. I was recording on this shit called Mixcraft. So that's what really got me into it, try to find my sound a little bit. And I just been going there since, for real. I say I started taking it serious like 2014, 15.
Okay.
When I started like
recently.
putting money into myself, that's when I say I started taking it serious.
Okay, that's good. That wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah.
All right, and so how did you develop your flow? I know you said that you got started maybe 6-7 years ago. How did you how did you get into developing your flow?
Honestly, for the longest, I don't know if you could tell, I got like a country ass
Very,
voice.
absolutely.
So I used to be like insecure about that shit, you feel me? Like I be like, man, this shit sound dumb as fuck, you feel me? So I used to try to like rap with the auto tunes and shit like that all the time, really just trying to change my shit. But once I had put this one song out called Street Fighter, where I wasn't using none of that shit and motherfuckers was fucking with it. I'm like, well, damn, maybe I need to start, you know what I'm saying? Just using my regular voice.
Yeah.
I said like 2 years later, started doing that, and I seen better results. Like people like the little country ass shit. So I'm gonna keep hitting them with it.
Yeah, I can definitely see how that can fit into your persona and your demeanor when it comes to your music.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
definitely agree with sticking to that. Okay, so talking about your YouTube, I do see that you actually have thousands of views on your videos.
Yeah.
I applaud you for that for sure.
Yeah,
So do you feel like you found your target audience?
Yeah, I definitely have.
Okay.
I just gotta be more consistent, and that's, man, me working with Medley, he got me on that consistency shit, because I used to be on some shit like I'd be a rapper for like 2 months, and then I'd bullshit for like a month. And the fans, they see that shit like, this nigga ain't hitting on shit.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Yeah.
But now I'm just trying to keep hitting them in the head, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
Stay on that nigga.
Okay, so speaking of consistency, you feel like you need to be more consistent with what your drops or just promoting the music that you already do have out.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you need to be more consistent with?
I say the promoting, but
Okay.
I'm there now. I'm saying for like the last 6-7 months, I've been on that consistency shit. You know what I'm saying? So ain't none of that bullshitting around, taking time off. I'm not doing that no more.
Okay, has that brought you better results?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, for sure. I feel that. And so what's the thought process behind making and coming up with the concepts of your music videos? Because I was watching, of course, and they're different, I will say. Low-key funny. But what's the concept behind, or like how do you get your idea when it comes to making your music videos?
It's really because, like, I'm already a funny ass nigga. So I really just be trying to put my personality into the music video.
Okay.
So, which is raw, ignorant, all that. So however I could put that in there, whether it's dancing, whether it's me having a bitch shake their ass in my face, all that shit, I'm going to do that shit. I'm going to let this is me. My music is me. So it's basically on some shit like that.
Okay.
And I come up with it on the fly.
Okay, I
I
was
don't even
gonna.
sit down and write. You know what I'm saying? I just come up with it on the fly.
Oh, as far as like putting together your music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you like that with your music? Do you freestyle or do you write your music?
I say 50-50.
Okay.
Because usually I'm lazy when it comes to writing.
Really?
I write like half of a verse and a hook, and I freestyle the rest of the verse and the second hook. Just punching in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I will say, since I started writing more, the music coming out way better. Because I'm really like sitting down, paying attention to what the fuck I'm saying, so I won't be saying the same shit over and over.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to, you know what I'm saying, stick with that.
Just to kind of organize your verses and stuff. Okay.
Definitely.
I like it. So speaking of music videos, your most recent video that you have up is titled Home Run.
I slide on a nigga like a home run. Shut it up, everybody lay the fuck down. I get up in your face, nigga, what now? You can take it to the law, won't care, nigga. At 19, I knew life wasn't fair, nigga. Tell on another man I wasn't there, nigga.
What was it like recording that song versus shooting that video?
Well, I recorded the song in like 15 minutes. Because I had that whole song wrote from the bottom to the top. And I went in there and rapped it all the way through, damn near. I was like, damn. So we did it twice and we picked the best one. So the video process was more than the actual song. Me personally, my homeboy said he liked that song. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went with that as a single.
Okay.
He got like a good ear for music. Sometimes I be wrong, he be right. So I try to listen to bro. And when we shot the video, we really was just having fun up at the car wash. Called up Medley like, shit, bro, let's shoot this bitch, you feel me? Called my homegirl, shit, we had to go. When it goddamn took her to the store, get her outfit, and we just did that shit off the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and how often do you consult with others or, like your friends when it comes to your music or your videos?
All the time. Yeah, I love to get, like, close people's, like my close friends and, you know what I'm saying, people I fuck with. I like to get their opinions. Because sometimes they can see shit from a different view than me. I'ma automatically think like, yeah, this it right here. But they'll keep it real with me like, this ain't it or this is it. So that's why I like to holler at folks about shit like that. Because as an artist, you going to think everything you make is fire. And it's not true.
Yeah.
For all the artists listening, everything you make ain't fire. I got hundreds of songs right now that'll never get dropped.
Yeah.
Because them bitches no good, you feel me? So we're going to take all that shit, cut all the meat off, get all the best shit, put it out.
Okay.
Man.
All right, I feel it. So how do you go about choosing which songs get a video? Do you make a video for all of your music? Is that the goal? Or how do you go about deciding what song gets a music video?
It's usually about what I'm saying. Like, if it's a little parts in there, I feel like, well, dang, I can do such and such with this line or that line. That's how I go about shooting music videos.
Okay, so it's mostly based off your lyrics.
Yeah,
on what you're talking
basically,
about.
off the lyrics.
Okay. All right. And another question that I had is, what mainstream artists would you make a song with right now?
Right now, and they probably gonna laugh at me for this shit, but I say Soulja Boy.
Why?
Because we looked up to Soulja Boy when we was younger. He was around my age. He was a couple years older than me, and he did that shit like as a teenager. So people can talk that shit about Big Soulja, but Big Soulja really doing this shit, and I respect everything he doing.
You think he's really the first artist to?
Yeah, I really do.
Sometimes I feel like he be being dramatic or taking it overboard.
He do.
Like, nigga, you was not the first to do every damn thing. You was not. Okay.
But
No, I
other
do
than
like
him,
Soulja
though,
Boy too, though.
other than him, far as somebody that's like super popping right now, I say like the Baby.
Okay.
Just because on some North Carolina shit. And we be talking about some of the same shit. So we can goddamn go in there and knock 3-4 songs out fast. You know what I'm saying? It'll be easy.
Same creative sense. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And pick your favorite out of these two projects that you dropped. Pick your favorite between No Filter or No Rules.
No Filter.
Why?
Because it was like I was in a better headspace when I made No Filter. I was more happy with myself and life.
Okay,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
So it was easier to make it. I had more fun making it opposed to No Rules. I was going through some shit, like financial shit, and I really was forcing myself to go to the studio and make music.
Okay.
But regardless of what I'm going through, I'ma always go to the studio and make music. but with no rules, like, it was like, man, god damn. But I did that shit, though. It's still hot. It's just, to me, it ain't fucking with no filter. But other people say different. But in my opinion, no filter the best.
Okay. And situations like that or projects like that, does it kind of give you like a reminder that music is your outlet? Would you consider music an outlet for you?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Sometimes I know I need to put more of what I be going through into my music instead of just talking about crazy shit all the time. But it'd be a way for me to get steam off. Instead of going to beat somebody to fuck up, I could just go rap about it in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit just as hard, literally.
They'd be like low-key diss songs for real.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you. And you have been working with Medley for a while now. How long would you say that you've been working with Medley?
We've been working together since like 2015. He shot my first music video, official music video, called Trap Nigga.
Okay.
It was in like, I want to say like July 2015, but I signed the bro last year in October.
Okay.
So, you know, it's been up since then.
Okay, and that definitely brings us into my next question. So, speaking of, you know, working with Medley, of course, what could you say, one or two things that you've learned from him thus far?
Definitely. He teaching me he done taught me how to be more professional with the shit instead of just throwing it out there. Because this tape that just came out, I wanted to put the bitch out in February. But nah, bro, like, we need to do this, we need to do that. And at first, I'm like, that's smack my lips. But then I thought about, like, he right, though. Like, he was right.
Okay.
And I know I'm going to see better results from it because he a professional his damn self. So he ain't going to tell me no bullshit. You feel me?
Okay, I can respect that. And what is your favorite streaming platform?
I like Apple Music, but I'm starting to get on YouTube Music.
Okay.
Yeah, because they got like a lot of songs from like when I was younger that's not on streaming platforms. You can listen to all that shit on there and still be doing other shit with your phone. Okay. But Apple Music definitely the best though. But YouTube Music gonna come up.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And so speaking of how you just said that you signed to him in October, what has it been like being signed to a label and how has your music changed from then to now?
I say, like I said, really just having a structure with the shit instead of just putting it out. That's really the biggest thing. Like, bro, give me 100% creative control. He ain't telling me like, I need you to make this type of song, this type of song. He telling me what to do with the music in a good way. Instead of trying to tell me, you know what I'm saying, you need to make this, this, and that. He's showing me exactly what I need to be doing with the shit. So, to create the most revenue as we can, you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate the shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. For real.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And what would you say to any independent artists who might be looking to get signed?
Really just keep working. You just gotta do you and just keep whatever it is that you do. Find the best quality in your music and take that and run with it. Okay. So if it's your voice, do shit that's more vocal heavy, or if it's, you know what I'm saying, your wordplay, find beats that's gonna complement your wordplay and shit like that. Okay. And just keep going with that shit. Don't ever stop. Okay. For real.
And so speaking of that, what would you say your best quality of your music is?
My best quality, I got a lot of them. But I say the funny lines, the lines that'll make you be like, oh, God, he crazy as fuck. Them kind of lines, like, them type of lines right there. And my voice. Like, it's different. I don't think I sound like nobody. I don't think my flow different, all that shit, you feel me? And that's a concentrated effort with that flow shit. I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't want nobody to be like, yeah, Trip sound like such and such. Hell no, I sound like Trip Jones.
Yeah.
For real.
Who? Trip Jones? Yeah. All right, I feel you on that. If you could sit in, excuse me, let me re-say it. If you could sit in on one artist studio session, who would it be and why?
One artist, probably Lil Wayne.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, because it's just, I know he a fool with coming up with songs on the fly, and I know he not the type to be sitting around writing music all day. I'm really not either. So I love to see how he just pieced that shit together. Yeah. Because the style that niggas is doing in the studio, punching in, he came up with that shit. Between him and Gucci Mane, they really fathered that shit. Before that, niggas coming in the studio listening to beats, writing and shit. Fuck all that shit, you feel me? Like, it ain't natural. Yeah. To me, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not really that natural like that. I've been doing it, but I know how to to cover that shit. You gonna think that the shit natural when I put it down, but I really want to get into just coming up with that shit on the fly all the time.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know?
I can definitely respect that. Growing up, Lil Wayne was definitely that
Yeah,
nigga,
he
carried the
was.
bar for a long
For
time.
real.
Yeah, I would also love to just sit in the studio and see him work. And I also feel like that he makes the most of his studio time too.
He do.
That's
you
important.
Can tell.
Yeah.
He ain't just in there bullshitting, bro.
Yeah.
Working. He working.
Yeah. Okay, and so we could talk about that too. As an artist, how important is studio time for you?
It's very important because that's the gym.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you go in there, you shoot arounds, you lay up drills, and you figure out how to get better. And you the coach, you really coaching yourself, but you got to go in there and practice and figure out what you need to get good at, you know what I'm saying, what you need to improve on, and what you can do less of, what you can do more of. So you got to be in that studio. It's going to be times you go to the studio and make bullshit.
Yeah.
But you're going to learn from that. Next time you go, you're going to make some fire. That's just how I go.
Okay. All right, I love it. So now I do want to talk about your new project.
Yes, sir.
Just dropped, literally. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. It's called Cross Creek Badmouth. Yes. First of all, we're going to talk about this name. Why did you name it that?
It's really like where I'm from in Taylortown.
Okay.
You got two sides of Taylortown. You got the hilltop and you got Cross the Creek. Some people call it Cross Creek. I'm from Cross Creek. So I called it Cross Creek Badmouth, and the badmouth come from me. My content, my lyrical content, I be cursing a lot. I got like a potty mouth, you know what I'm saying? I be saying a bunch of crazy shit. So I called it Cross Creek Badmouth.
Okay. All right. I
actually said that in a song from like 4 years ago too. I was like, Taylortown, Cross Creek Badmouth. And that line stuck with me. I'm like, I'm going to use that bitch one day. But here it goes. It's out now.
Okay, so that was basically your inspiration, just being where you from and just continuing to carry on your vibe throughout your music.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
I respect it. And shout out whoever did that cover art, because that was very, very dope.
Yeah, he did that. Shout out to DeAndre Hall, man. That's my graphic designer. He out of Atlanta, Georgia. He a fool.
Yeah.
He do all my shit.
Okay, cool.
He a fool.
Yeah.
And he fast with it, too.
For real?
He get your shit back in like 8 hours.
Okay.
Or, I
He
believe
be working
bro, sit in the
yeah.
computer all day. I don't
Probably.
know what he be sending them hoes out, though.
Yeah, definitely like the cover art. I feel like
Appreciate
that's important, especially when you drop music in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
It's important on what your track look like before we even listen to it.
Because it's going to catch their eyes.
Yeah. Cool.
I was going to go even crazier than that, but I might do that later. I ain't even going to speak on what I was going to do.
Okay,
you know
I feel you. Just wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. And so even though, you did just drop your project and we are excited to hear that, y'all make sure y'all go check that out on his YouTube. Link is in the bio once again. But I do want to ask you a little bit about a sneak peek as far as what should we be expecting next, fourth quarter type vibe from you. What should we be expecting from Trip Jones?
See, I keep this is an album, don't get me wrong, but to me it feel more like a mixtape.
Okay.
So next I'm gonna start working on my album. Like I wanna like do more songs with like more like real content, like fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
More feeling into it.
Yeah, like feeling that people can relate to. I gave them a little taste on this one song called Razor Blade.
Okay.
That's on the mixtape, well on the album, but I want to get into more of that. Like, cause I think some people think all I can talk about is crazy shit, but it ain't nothing like that. I really could rap.
Okay,
you know
so it's time to switch it up, show some versatility.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on next though.
Okay.
But he's still gonna have the Trip Jones feeling. I ain't finna switch my shit up though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still gonna be me, but it's just gonna be more polished.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be quite as raw. I'm gonna like purposely not curse as much. I'm still gonna be cursing, but I'm gonna really like put a lot into this shit.
Okay.
I put a lot into this, but I'm gonna have to really sit down and pen this shit out. And, you know what I'm saying? Give them a different side of me. Cause I really done been through a lot in my, you know what I'm saying, my life.
Yeah.
And I ain't really like talked about it too much, but I'm gonna let that shit out though, for real.
Yeah, as you should. I think it's important for every artist to have at least one.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all serious, but you know what I'm saying? More and more heartfelt, more in tune, in depth type of.
Yeah, all the big artists do though. They all got at least one album like that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I guess that does end the Medley Minutes, but we do have a trivia game, y'all, so we're going to pull out some of these 90s cards. Now, some of them are multiple choice, and some are, you just say the answer. So if it's multiple choice, I'll read you the options. I usually do like 5.
Okay. I'm trying to get all these hoes right.
I be reading them first. Okay. In Lately, Tyrese says, if you tell him that you love him, then he'll do what?
Who said who?
Tyrese. So the song is called In Lately.
Okay.
In that song, Tyrese says, if you tell him that you love him, then he'll do what? Finish the lyric, basically.
I ain't got no clue. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, these are R&B ones. Okay. Wait.
I don't really listen to. I listen to R&B though, but I be looking.
Well, the answer was he'll tell you back.
Okay.
I didn't know that song either. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, wait. Let's switch the deck, y'all. No. Medley here, somebody he gonna get all of them right.
Yeah, bro, be on.
We gonna have to do a podcast, Medley. I'm gonna have to put you on the camera. We're gonna have to get you some trivia popping. Okay, I'll just pull out a few.
All right, I'm trying to get these right for real.
Okay. Wu-Tang said cash rules what? It's
everything around me.
Okay.
Get
So
the
C.
money. Dollar bill, y'all.
It was multiple choice, but C is right. Cash rules everything around me. Let me see. Okay, in the song Feels So Good, Mace says that he doesn't understand the language of which kind of people. And this is a multiple choice. A, fellas with no honeys. B, ladies that look funny. C, people with no money. Or D, people who are dummies.
A.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
It's C,
It's
people
C.
with short money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really like Mace.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause he fake. He fake as hell.
That's so random. Okay.
I'm just being honest.
No, for real. Okay, I feel you. Who did Tupac say got a baby?
Brenda.
Okay, cause period. All right. We can do two more. Let me see.
You could do some more. I like this.
Okay.
Shit. We'll keep it going.
Let me see. No, I don't know that one. What is the correct opening for Missy Elliott's "Get Your Freak On"? Is it A, headbanger? Man, come on. I don't even know how I go. C, hush your mouth. D, Missy puts it down.
Say it one more time. Hold on. Just give me the. I know the
We
question.
actually about to skip this one because I don't know how to say the right answer, but it's basically hella ad-libs on this fucking card.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to skip that one. I'm not about to play myself like that on YouTube. Okay. What did Biggie tell you to do after you throw your rollie in the sky?
Let me get. They ain't got the multiple choice on. Dang.
What did Biggie tell you to do after you throw your rollie in the
Rest
sky?
in peace to Biggie. I'm keeping hot on though.
Wave him side to side.
Okay.
Okay, if Nas ruled the world, what would he do?
Oh man, hold up. If I rule the world, I can't remember the next part. I don't know. Tell me.
He free all his sons. I was gonna sing it, but I just lost the track.
That's why I remember that part of the song. I just don't remember the next part.
Yeah, I actually really like that song. Okay, here we go. Speaking of Lil Wayne, Trip Jones, what's a goon to a goblin?
Nothing.
Country ass. Okay, facts. All right, two more. I'm gonna get up out of here. If you are swagging and surfing, you're clean like.
If you swagging and surfing, you clean like damn. Sing the song. Yeah, I got that swag. That hat matching my bag.
You gonna start from the top.
You know I'm popping tags. I can't remember.
I'm clean like this detergent.
That's what I swear to God I was about to say that. On everything on Mob, I was about to say this detergent.
Okay.
I'm supposed to know that. That's
no,
my era right there.
Okay, this is actually a good one to end though. How many times did Kane from the Yin Yang Twins go to the club?
50 left time.
Bingo. I love these every time.
Yeah, that shit hard. I want me a box of them bitches. For real.
All right, y'all. Well, that definitely does end our podcast segment for tonight. Thank y'all again so much for tuning in. Please be sure to check out his new project. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe, like all that. See y'all next time.
Ace Banks on the track. I done put in so much of that work. Now I got the name OG Trip Jones. I want that hoe to come suck my dick, but the bitch wanna FaceTime on my phone. Hit him up, run it up, then I get gone. None of that hoe shit live in my bones. I don't give a fuck about none of that hate. Can't be broke with a stick and stone. Running this shit, nigga, you know. I'm a big dog like Cujo. Finna blow 5 at the shoe store. Playing with the rats like Uno. Hit a bitch from the back, got good dick. I ain't seen an M yet, but I'm hood rich.